Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have done a video showing you how you can recreate this look I have currently on my face. I used the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions eyeshadow palette. It is so gorgeous. It's one of my favorite palettes and I love it especially because it goes great for people that have brown eyes and brown hair like myself. And obviously I want to look great, so this is a must if you are white with brown hair and brown eyes like me. And then the skin is super simple. The technique I use and the way I use the products makes your skin look like it's just like it's baby skin, and you put a little bit of product on that baby skin. So if you guys are interested in seeing how to do it, just keep watching. This is awkward. Let's go. I'm going to start with my eyes, and I pretty much always do that unless I'm doing no eye makeup, just because I don't like to have to clean my under eyes. Even if you work extremely clean and cautious, I still like to keep the under eye as fresh and perfect as I can. So I'm priming with a bit of concealer. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Hello. So I'm going to start off with the middle color, this one. I'm starting off by adding just a little bit of definition and shadow to my crease. Then I'm taking a clean brush and going over the edges. Next I'm grabbing this shade right next to it. This I am applying to the outer crease. Then I'm going to grab this top shade, it's a sparkly one, with my finger, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. I'm going back with my blending brush and using the same shade, I'm going to bring that really high up. I think that's pretty good so far. I like to keep it simple. Next, with an angled brush, I'm going to pick up this deeper shade. Just a quick little pause. Look how pigmented these shadows are. Like, I have a paper towel here that's wet and they're still on there. That's crazy. With this shade on an angled brush, I am going to just stamp this on the corner of the top lash. And then I'm picking up this light shade on a pencil brush to highlight the inner corner. The eyes are looking good so far. Next, I'm going to move on to mascara. The best mascara that I have ever tried. Now onto the skin, which is my personal favorite. I am obsessed with doing skin. I don't like to use primers that much, to be honest, but I will use a little bit today. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Base. So this is similar to the Professional, but it's just the Makeup Forever. I grab the tiniest little bit and put that right here. That's really all I do. I don't prime with anything else. I just make sure that the skin is extremely moisturized. As you can see, this shine is all moisturizer. For foundation, I'm using my ultimate favorite for me personally. This is the Influencers by Sunday Riley. I specified that for me is just because this is not a foundation I would necessarily use on all people, all skin types and skin issues, let's say, but for me it just works perfectly. So on the back of my hand, I'm going to mix a bit of that foundation with some of this D-Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum, extremely long name, by Drunk Elephant. Now this is something that for sure most of you, if not all, have seen on the Sephora page or the internet, I don't know, but it's amazing. Then I apply it just a little bit at a time. Now for my neck, I am not adding any product. I'm just getting whatever is left over on my hand or whatever is left on the brush and just dragging it down. Then I'm grabbing a bit more of the foundation alone, and I'm applying this where I need coverage, mostly in the center. Then with a little beauty sponge, I go over everything. For concealer, I'm using the Born This Way by Too Faced, but this is the multi-use sculpting concealer. It's so full coverage that I literally just apply this tiny little dot. Just a little bit here, a little bit here. Now to blend out my under eye, I'm actually just gonna use my finger and tap it super lightly. And then I'm gonna go over that with a sponge. Now the reason why I did like this two-step process with my finger first is because I don't like it when I get too much coverage in one specific spot, and I feel like that's what the sponge does. So I blended it first with my finger, kind of to disperse the product evenly. And now the sponge just gives me the nice, flawless finish. Next, I'm using this Bondi Bae cream bronzer from Nudestix. Tiny little bit like this here. I have a quite small forehead. I really need zero contour. But I like to add just the slightest bit, like for a bit of warmth. The nose, chin. And then to blend this, I think the best is to just tap it slightly and move it around fast. For bronzer, I'm using the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, and this is the deep bronzer. I know I'm not like deep skinned, neither am I. I'm not considered as a tan person. I'm quite light medium, more light than medium. But I found that this bronzer was pretty light. Even the medium one was like just light. So that's why I got this one. Medium? No, this is deep bronzer. I'm sorry, this is deep bronzer, so it doesn't look too deep in my opinion. I'm just gonna bronze everything. I don't know why I just sang. I never sing like that. Using the same bronzer, I'm going to slightly define my nose, let's say. It's not really a contour, it's more just a little definition. For blush, I'm using this baked blush by Milani in the shade Dolce Pink. It is so beautiful. With whatever's left on the brush, I always like to just kind of dust it randomly on my face. I like to tie the look all together. Now the last step for my face is the highlight. So I'm going to use the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Celestial. This is a little baby size. I think now is a very good moment to do my brows. I kind of forgot about them for a bit. For my brows, I'm using this little duo that I created myself at MAC. So this is Coquette and this is Brun. And the one I'll be using is the deeper brown. It's a nice cool tone shade. So it's just going to like even the brows out a little bit, because obviously I don't think I need to make them look thicker. I just want to even out the color. And next, to set them in place, I'm actually going to use just a random little spoolie and a bit of men's a bit of men's hair gel. All right, we're almost done. I think it's the perfect time to finish my eyes. So I'm going to go back into this little palette, which I love so much. I'm gonna grab a mixture of this shade and this shade. I'm going back into this little duo I have from MAC, and I'm using this taupe, which is called Coquette. This will honestly give you the most airbrushed under eye look. And for this step, just any taupe works. So you can use like a contouring shade, a taupe eyeshadow, an eyebrow product, whatever works. That is taupe. Then with an angled brush, I am picking up this shade. Extremely carefully, I'm going to apply this to my waterline. Finally, I'm going to apply some powder. I'm using the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I only set where I need to set on these porous areas. First, I'm going to line my lips with a MAC pencil. This is the Staunchy Stylish Pro Lip Wear Lip Pencil. Then I'm going over top with the Fenty Beauty. This is the Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk, the one that just released. And it's amazing. Then the one last step is a setting spray. I personally am not going anywhere after this, but I do want to apply setting spray because this is a very important step when you want to keep makeup that is so light and it's not overly powdered. You do need a good setting spray to help it last throughout your day. This one's actually a very, very good one. It's by Cover FX, and this is the High Performance Setting Spray. What I love about this one is that it protects against the pollution and it's alcohol free. Yes, taking care of your skin. That was quite intense. So this is the final makeup. I don't know what to say. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something today. Let me know if you guys like this kind of style of makeup, a bit more soft and natural and like airbrushed. This is definitely the type of look that I love and do right now, so let me know. I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.